Right guys, before I get into this video, I just need to say quickly that neither me, AGP, Cheddar Cheeses, KSM, FIFA, iOS Gamer HD, Rob FIFA, and Tenzin, this is not idea. The idea belongs to AA9 Skills, who had the idea of being a football draft together with loads of YouTubers. However, we thought it would be really good to bring it to the iOS community because, you know, it would just be something fun and interesting for you guys to watch. And yeah, if you want to check out the original, like the first video to this series, you can check it out on AGP's channel. I'll leave a link to AGP and also actually all of the YouTubers involved in the series in the description. And they've also got their squads in more depth detail, so you can see like all of the squads, like an overview, AGP's, but then you can also see like their in-depth analysis of their own squads on their separate channel. So make sure you do check them out, and make sure you do hit the subscribe button if you do enjoy their videos, and hit the like button as well. So now it's time for me to show you my squad.
Okay, so you're now about to see my squad for this. Now, before I say this, bear in mind, when we had a Skype call, and what you had to do is you had to pick a number, we get numbers drawn out in that video that we go in. If a player's been picked, you can't pick either its inform, team of the year, or normal version, and it's just for the BPL. So, I sort of was picked 7th out of 8, which meant I didn't have that many, like, possibilities to do. So you might have probably already seen my team. I'm trying to keep the suspense for a second. Well, basically what happened was I realised that I wasn't going to get anywhere if I just picked gold players. So I did something a bit different to it. Other people have done like something like this, but I think I really went out there with my squad. It's very, very different to any other squad I've seen. And I don't know, it cost me a ton of coins. So I'm guessing it's probably one of the most expensive. And you'll see why in a second. So, why am I doing this? Is the squad itself. Now, people are going to be like, oh, well, I've got so many silvers in there. The reason why is because I realised that I wasn't, since I'd already been picked, like most of the good players being picked, like David Silver being picked and everything, I went, you know what, there isn't much competition in the silver market, and I had a lot of silver informs from previous team weeks and just picking them up for general usage, because I really do like playing with silver players this year. And so I just bought a ton of them, and yeah, I decided to build my squad around that. So I'll talk you through. Of course, by the way, if you're wondering, my first pick was Sanchez. I wasn't going to go for the other one, but I thought the striker one would do better. And then my second pick was Courtois, and after that, it was pretty much just, there we go. So, we'll start in the defence. So, in there, we have Courtois. He did cost 15 million coins, and he was actually, I think I got the first one that was up on the market. It was only like 2 minutes past midnight when he came out. So I just got my hands on him straight away, and yeah, he is a very solid keeper, and I'm really happy I got him in the end. So a lot of people did want him. Then we have Inform Yoshida. Yoshida had an amazing game, I don't know if you remember, where he basically played a little 1-2 and just ran straight through everyone and then finished it himself, which was just amazing. Really very good for a centre-back. And he did cost a ton of coins, but his value shot up quite a lot. I could have got him for 4 million a week before that, but it shows what Team of the Year does. In the week, the week after Team of the Year, I could have got him for 4 million. I was going to buy him, but I put it off. And then the week after that, he's going for 10 million, so I was just like, right, I have to buy it before he goes up anymore. And I've played a few practice games with him, and he has been incredible. I'll give you an idea. From the corner, he ran all the way from one corner's flag to the other and scored. The other team at the corner, I just ran all the way and scored, which was amazing, especially as it was on the line as well. So we have Jose Fonte, another player who's 4 million, who's shot up in value as well. And he is a very solid defender as well. Amazing. Absolutely love playing with him. And you can see that his pace isn't particularly good. He doesn't have that great stats, but in-game, his in-game stats are much better than the stats that you see on the sheet, on there. And then we went for a full Southampton back four. I was going to go with Klein, but AGP had already taken that. So I went for Bertrand instead, ex-Chelsea. I don't know if he's on loan or not, but he could be on loan. And to be fair, he's got some very, very solid stats indeed, and made a really good first centre-back, especially with all that. 76 pace isn't bad at all. So yeah, I'll have him. And then we move on into, let's go into right mid. So it's Sterling, you know the stuff. 93 pace, I just went for him because he had a lot of pace as well. And he has some good dribbling, and no one had picked him, which I got really lucky by. And then, we'll get into more interesting. Then we go for Inform Jack Wilshere. I picked him up quite a while ago for 370k, and I don't know whether his price has gone up or gone down from that, but he is a very solid player. Those stats are very nice indeed, especially what you want to see from a centre mid, having that good passing and dribbling stats. And in game, he's been very like alert to looking out to see players running and stuff like that. He's very, yeah, I cannot fault him in any way at all. He just plays some amazing balls. Then we come to Harry Kane. Now, Harry Kane is a striker. Yes, he is. I paid 8.5 mil. I sold mine during the Team of the Year for 2 mil, and then realised how good he was when I played a few games with him and tried to buy him one back straight away. And yeah, you guys were going to go, why have you converted to a centre mid? He hasn't got particularly much pace. The reason why is because, I don't know, I just felt that my other strikers were more like pacey, had better shot. So I thought he would do quite nicely as centre mid, and I was right. He has played some amazing, although that passing says 65, it's nowhere, it's not 65 at all. It's much higher than that. He's played cross pitch balls, and they've been absolutely amazing. I haven't seen anything as good as that from any player I've used in centre mid. Then we come on to Gale. Gale was in that week's Team of the Week, so I was very afraid that someone would pick him. I was like really on edge, so I tried to get my hands on him straight away. And yeah, he cost 6 million as well, and he has got a lot of pace and some pretty good shooting and dribbling stats. So he is, again, another good player who I've really enjoyed playing with. And then we go on to the very much more expensive players, and we go with Charlie Austin, who cost me 9 million coins. I think he's going for about 11 now. But those stats are not me. I've only actually played one game with him, and he played I played 3 games with him, and he scored like 10 goals, which is just wow. He's got 75 pace, which isn't that bad, but in game he feels a lot faster. 79 shooting. In my opinion, he's got the same shooting as Ronaldo. When I've been taking shots and Messi and stuff like that, he plays. In my opinion, as a cam, he plays a better cam role than Messi does, and yeah. So I played a lot of games with Messi. Austin is flawless. I cannot complain with him at all. It'd be nice if I could have got Danny Ings, but of course, yeah, I was never going to get my hands on him. And then we come on to Alexis Sanchez, 1.7 million. I'm wrong. And yeah, he's got some to say this was first in form, 89 pace, 86 shooting, 90 dribbling. Wow, that is just an absolute amazing card. And it's just a great card to use. I really enjoy using it. And he has scored a heap of goals for me. Amazing. And okay, so we come on to the final one. That's Vardy, probably the most expensive player in this club. 10 million coins he cost. And in my opinion, 10 million coins well spent. He has scored some wonder goals for me. I did a bit of practice since we're going to be playing world-class matches. I played in Division 1 with him, and he scored... had an average of about 2-3 goals a game in Division 1. So this silver team, just because it's silver, doesn't mean in any way that it's like worse than the other teams. Sometimes silver players can be better, more overpowered. It's just people don't tend to go for them. That's the reason why I went for them personally, because I had like fresh pickings of them. No one else was thinking about going for them really. And yeah, so I'm gonna guess comparing to other squads, I think I've got the most expensive squad. Because of all the silvers, but hey, just because you've got an expensive squad doesn't mean you're going to do particularly well, and I'm not sure. AGP seems to me as the underdog for the tournament, and you know what, I've seen some really promising things from this team, so hopefully we can progress quite far. And if you're wondering why it's doing like this, it's because I tried to film a shoe, but sort of shoe doesn't work for me anymore. I don't know why. It worked for me on Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, but not today. I don't know why, but hey, it's just what Shu likes doing, messing me around. So yeah, that's the squad, and come on, let's bring it on. And also guys, remember, if you do support my squad, make sure you hit that hashtag MDArmy in the comments, and there we go, that's the support I need, because you know what, I think with this squad we can go places with this, we can go places. So yeah, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will leave a link to all of the other YouTubers involved in the series in the description. Make sure you do check them out, and yeah, I will see you guys next time.